Do you know what you want to do in life? Me neither. Through God's plan, we can find a little bit of direction. For example, Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. And Psalms 32:8. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my Eve upon you. There's a lot of verses you can look up that go over how God guides us and how we can be led and how we can trust more. But it still poses the question, what do we do in life? Because I sure don't know. When we're learning about discipline and investing in our gifts, which could be a vast variety of things, we're often confused. And following God kind of feels like we're leaving our old life behind us. It can be pretty difficult and confusing for someone who's just joining or in their early 20s, where we don't really know what we're doing in life. So leaving it behind is kind of against the norm. In your 20s, you're expected to go and have fun and party and be with your friends and do all these things. But I don't know about you, but I don't enjoy those things. I'm more of a stay at home, read a book, draw, create kind of person. I like to be more secluded. Now, that doesn't go against anyone who likes being outgoing. When you're a young adult, it's hard to find ways that you can go and have fun, but also glorify God in it. I've heard this a lot from other people in my age range. So when people talk about having to find a balance between going out and having fun and putting in more effort towards jobs and work and friends, and then also trying to find time for God, it's not that we find time, it's that we make time. If you're really serious about this journey as a young 20-year-old or in your young adult years, it's very important to remember that we do have to let things go sometimes and prioritize things for what we want in life. And if you want God in your life, he needs to be your top priority. So canceling things or not going out as often is very common in pursuit of deeper Christianity. I recommend a Bible app because you get at least one verse a day and you get a little bit of the word. My app that I use actually has a prayer section too, so it'll give you a prayer to say in the morning. And it comes with a devotional. So I would go on your app store and download one of those if you're struggling to find time with a physical Bible. Our 20s is all about exploring our gifts that we've been given with God and really maintaining a balance between growth and hard work. So our 20s is meant for gaining knowledge, for making mistakes, just really growing and strengthening and molding who we want to become. So if we want to be healthy or fit or stronger, you would set goals and take baby steps to start lifting more weights or start walking more. If we want to have a deeper relationship with God, our goals are reading the Bible daily, joining youth groups or small groups or Bible groups, and taking time to research on our own if we don't really understand something to begin with. It can be difficult finding direction as a young adult. The one thing that's really important and a good tip of advice that I've been following is that if you don't know what to pursue, then pursue God and pursue yourself. Because when you're pursuing God and pursuing yourself, you are growing and strengthening your knowledge. But self-reflection and growing mental stability is really important in becoming older. And as you are transitioning into becoming an adult, it is very difficult to manage tasks of living and making sure you're eating properly and being healthy. And something that was easier in our childhood becomes difficult, especially when we are wanting to socialize and be there for people and still trying to find that time to grow and gain wealth and mature and have more self-reflection. It can be really hard to manage all of that. And I know I used to be so full of anxiety and got panic attacks. Becoming more rooted in God has really given me more strength to be able to deal with these things on a daily basis. Usually God gives me a solution or brings me something that is easily replaceable or has like a little miracle of like the other day I was trying to find a canister for making like lemon water or putting coffee in when I make it. So I found that like literally right away as I walked in the grocery store. I literally just said that when I walked in here and it's right there. And it's not expensive, so yoink. But it can be really difficult to manage, and I know personally as a young adult, especially like taking care of where you live or animals and trying to be social and have a job and then stuff and hobbies that you're trying to pursue, and then also growing with God, it can be really overwhelming at times. But something is like when you have that structure, every, say Wednesday, you sit down, you do a little study. It could be by yourself, it could be with others. Just something to maintain your closeness with God and make sure that you're getting in His presence and praying and meditating in the Word. So, if you don't know what you're doing in life, I don't either, so you're not alone. Have a great day. God loves you.